So they made one of these. So you had this one, Secret Lair, $22. Very different. Very different. Very colorful. And then I swear they made this guy. Oh, there he is. Full Art Soul Ring. I believe I bought at least one. It was like $10, so I said, okay, fuck it, I'll just buy one. Magic Fest is 7. They're great art, it's just you're not sure what you're looking at. You know, is this like a add counters to my permanent? Oh no, it's a Soul Ring. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, dude. Oh, it's just a Soul Ring. Oh, okay, dude. This one, for some reason, holds a good price. I don't know, people might have noticed this Soul Ring. I like how they are doing different art with the Soul Rings here. Here's the collector's market, you know. What? $1,000. When it came out, it was like 300 maybe, or 200 maybe. Oh, can we look it up? Can we look it up? That's like, nobody needs to pay $1,000 for a Soul Ring, but the collectors, they do. Okay, it's different. The collector's market in MTG is something else. $125. It used to be. Damn, son. And it started off at 200, then it went to 125. And remember, it was the only variant of this whole ring. You know, but then back then the prices of the masterpiece was pretty low. Like most of them were under 100. Now they're all over like 2, you know. And it went to 200. And then at some point, you know, 4. And people were like, oh, what's going on? 350. I remember seeing this for 350. And then it just jumped straight to 9. Wow, dude. 550 to 9. Oh my god. Wow, what a progression in the past like 2 years from 2020 to now. Insane. Insane. I still feel like it's gotta come back down. Gotta come back down. It's more is gonna be printed, more specialty also. Yes, they're rare, but are they worth 600 each? Really, guys? Really? Who's having the full collection of Inventions? You know? Come on. I mean, there will always be collectors. 800 for the Mana Crypt, dude. Wow. Damn. Like, this one I would understand a little better because regular Mana Crypt is now going back to 200. Right? So of course this has got to be some kind of multiplier of 200. You see? But for Soul Ring, that's different. That's just collector. You know what I mean? Vintage and collector. Maybe not even vintage because it's foil and they don't always like that. Just collector. Can you imagine? Look at this. 400 to 900. Back down a bit. I think I like this one a lot. Just by the way. Now, honestly, if you're gonna pay 200 bucks for a mana crypt, first off, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say you're a sucker. I'm just gonna say that I wish you could have picked it up for 80 bucks or 120 or something, you know? And I don't, you know, I don't feel bad in the sense that you gotta do what you gotta do. I get it. 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 But why don't you pay like 10 bucks more for this? 10 bucks more for a full art showcase mana crypt. You know, that people know it's a mana crypt somewhat. You know, it's very different. It's gonna go to 300. I can totally see that. Wow, the foil started at 1,000 bucks. And it went all the way down to fucking 165. I'm so sorry. So this one used to be 2 something, 300. The foil one, man, the foil one. Right? Now it boosted back to 350, 360. It was 300. This is the kind of card that can easily go to 6. You know, as long as this is 1,000. The media promo, the OG, 375. Cool. That's a great card also. It's quite rare. You know. Quite rare. Incredible progression. But yeah, I don't think you want to pick this up at 200. You know, personally, if you just need a mana crypt and you're not interested in the finance of it, probably wait till it's reprinted. It's gonna be reprinted. It has to be reprinted. You know, these are the kind of cards you need. Mana Vault, Mana Crypt. You just need to reprint those because people need them. Right? So it's gonna do woo, and it's gonna do whoa. Right? The Mana Crypt used to be 140 bucks, then it got reprinted in Eternal Master. It went to 60. And then because there was a lot, like much more. Like, you have to remember, media promo was the only mana crypt available. Okay, maybe Judge Foil, maybe. And this was the only one available. Yet it satisfied the player base. People who wanted to play mana crypt for whatever fucking reason, okay, they had access to it. Commander wasn't a thing. You couldn't play it in Legacy. You could play it in Vintage. You know. And then Commander was a thing, and people wanted some mana crypt. So instead of being 140, it got down to 60, right? Because there was like 3 times more on the market. But it didn't take long, like a year or 2, for it to go back to 2. And then they reprinted it. What, 3 years later? With Double Masters. 2020? 2019? 2020. Right? 125. Got down to 80. 80. Right? And then back up to 150. Now it's 200. They're gonna reprint it. And it's gonna go down to 100. You feel me? And then it's gonna go back up to 250. And then when are they gonna stop printing it? Because they've got other things to do, man. $900. Just what is going on with this market? You know? You can say the market's wrong all day long, but There's people who are going to buy this at 900, and that's why it's 900. You know. This is the reserve list of the future. You know, if you ask me frankly. They will never reprint this like that. Ever. They might have it somewhere. You know, like they talked about having Moxes and Black Lotus and like one in the 100,000 box or whatever. But I don't think they were legally... Not legally allowed. But legally sage. You know, to do that. So they didn't do it. I think they didn't do it. It was back in the Zendikar era or something like that. Well, they talked about having treasure lands and you know, treasure cards, but it ended up being the expeditions. Now, this is going to be the reserve list of the future. The difference is that there is no shortage of that kind of cards. You know, they can come up with another version of the Soul Ring in other products, and that's what they're doing. You know, we see it in the Secret Lair, this thing here, the Judge promo, the Tournament promo, Judge promo. You know, it's not on the reserve list, so they're allowed to do that. You know, but when there's like 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe more different kind of soul rings, how can you hold that kind of money? If there's more interesting hearts and you know, border frames and, you know what I mean? That's why I think this one's a good purchase. If they don't reprint this in full art like this, if they do, by the way, if they do, it's gonna be Soul Ring. If they do reprint a full art of anything, it's gonna be Soul Ring. Or what's this one? Path of Ancestry or Command Tower. They're gonna hit those first, and then we will know that yes, they are willing to reprint full art of the same art again. And that's gonna change what we get into and sell right away. Right away. You know, if this thing is like 80 bucks or 70 bucks and we know they can reprint it full art like this for sales. Path of Ancestry, if it's 50 bucks for any reason, for any fucking reason, and they can reprint it, sell. Sell, sell, sell. Okay, fetches, possibly also. If they are willing to go there and reprint full art foil the same, we're not gonna wait that long, and we're gonna let that go. Hope to double our money like anything else, but for as long as they don't reprint it, same art, this is gonna go up. This Soul Ring here is $10 right now. They don't reprint the same art, and it's been 3 years, and this is the only one they've ever printed. It's gonna be a $25, $35 card. Automatic. Because what other choice do you have? If you want a full art Soul Ring, this guy, he's gonna stay up there. This guy, you don't have the money. That's it. That's fucking it. There's 3 full arts right now. You know, and if you want something that looks like a Soul Ring, you gotta hit this guy. How much for a foil, by the way? 32? Oh, that's pretty sick, dude. Oh, wow, it was 25. What a great price. But if you fuck around long enough, you might find one for like really cheap. Like 25 bucks or fucking I don't know what. You know, buy. Easy purchase. Easy money.